How how are you? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much for asking, as I assume you all did. I am rolling a perfectly legal cigarette. Anyways, as the title says, I am your one-stop shop for all things Great Lakes Surf Fest. Because not only every beach is my beach, you know. You guys are all welcome there, of course, but I am, as they say, out there all the time. So the Great Lakes Surf Fest is coming to my beach, and by my beach I mean my beach. It's always my beach. I don't think they go anywhere else. I don't think they've ever been anywhere else. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's kind of a weird place for it to be perfectly honest with you, but whatevs. So yeah, we'll just let some people trickle in here, and we'll see how it goes. I'll just slowly talk, and then, people in the future, this is what they're there for. Oh, I forgot. There was a raccoon in the dumpster this morning, so I put a big old piece of wood in there for it to climb out, and I never checked it. And the wood's still there. And she's wide open. I think they take the garbage on Monday, but I don't know. Anyways, shaping up to be a great weekend again for the Surf Fest. Boy, oh boy. I can't remember if it's. You know what? It was the last 3 years because I didn't go to the one the very first year that I was surfing. Maybe because of the coronavirus. Maybe the first 2 years that I was surfing, they didn't have it. But I do know the last three have been pretty good waves. 3 years ago, it was like offshore, and it was 3 years ago they dredged here. Last year, they didn't. Last year, there was good waves. 2 years ago, there was like a weird offshore swell, but because they dredged, there was waves. And boy, oh boy, tomorrow, no, in 2 days, it's going to be really, really good. So, I've already told like people from 4 or 5 different states where to go. I'm not ruining any real secret spots or any places that, like, basically, just so we're clear here, uh, a secret spot isn't just a spot that's hard to get to. It's a spot that you have to sort of know what kind of wind to surf it on. So, like, if you're surfing behind a pier, you just need the opposite direction for which side of the pier you're on. Not very hard to figure out. And if there's any fetch involved, it makes it easier because you just go farther in whatever direction the wind is blowing. The secret spots, however, it's not just a regular wind. You need a little component of offshore, perhaps. You need to know that the beach is protected. You need to know, if you need to catch it on a building or dying. So, yeah, I haven't told anybody any real special spots, but I have been dropping a lot of spots, and there possibly could be a lot of people coming. Um, like to this one specifically. I don't know why it seems like there's more this year. Perhaps just because my YouTube channel has exploded in the past, I don't know, year. Maybe people now ask me what's up. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people are going to be on their way. And I think it'll be cool. The news said the water upwelled. I went to the beach today, like always, and there were people swimming in warm weather beach attire. So maybe it didn't, maybe it did, maybe it's gonna, maybe it'll take a little bit. The news people, they go off what the buoys say, and the buoys are offshore and blah blah blah. Plus, they don't know what the hell they're talking about 9 times out of 10. So, I hope it doesn't upwell, but it could, and they said it did. I sent the screenshot from the news channel here to a couple people, so they didn't know I was fibbing. Man, I tell you what, it could be good. There's actually waves tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, depending on whoever's watching this when you're watching it. I am going south tomorrow. I've already coordinated work and fun, and we're ready to go. Just need to wait for tomorrow to get here. Thankfully, some days I wake up so fucking early, by the time 7 o'clock rolls around, I am tireder than a witch's titty. But yeah, there's a bunch of people coming. I think it's going to be a good old time. I probably will not patronize the Surf Fest, as I never have. I guess Kevalicious from the Jared's Journey, they want to win some surf trip. Um, so I might go in there just to try to like get some. They said the raffle tickets are free, so I might go in there. But if it's firing, I'm gonna stay out. If I got GoPro battery and SD card, I'm probably gonna stay out. Cause what do I need a surf trip for anyways? What, I'm gonna go to fucking Nicaragua by myself? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I don't even really like going surfing by myself out here. There's no damn way I'm gonna go to fucking El Salvador or some shit. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people are coming, and it seems like a lot of people are going to be sleeping in their vehicles, which is another reason why I think a lot of them are hitting me up because, as you know, I live in my vehicle. It's been almost 5 years now, I think. Yeah, something like that. 4 years, 5 years. Crazy. Anyways, they're gonna be staying up there, and I think, and I'm not an official Great Lakes Surf Fest spokesperson, but I do live here, and that is the beach that I go to all the time. And if any of the vendors, if they are sleeping at the beach, like in their vans or whatever they bring, and I think that they rope off some of the beach too. So like the public can't go in there, and they rope off some of the water so the public can't swim in the lesson zone. I think you could stay there if you drive your vehicle and you plan on surfing and you plan on staying there and stuff. I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to park your vehicle at the beach. I have nothing to do with the Surf Fest. I also don't have anything to do with the city of Muskegon. However, I'm down there all the time. I do live in a van, and I'm pretty sure that you can do that. But don't quote me. There is a Walmart like 11 minutes up the road. So if you do get booted out of there, I love coffee. If you get booted out of there, just drive to the Walmart. And if you get booted out of there, look up any of the hotels around town. There's a lot of them, and just park in their parking lot. At that point, they won't know what the fuck is going on right here. They won't know that you're there for any other reason. And if you get booted out of there, just drive around till like 4:30 because the beach opens at 5, and then it's all good. There are bathrooms there. There is this cool little coffee. It's like a camper that these chicks turned into a little coffee shop. I'm sure they will be there. Um, they have like a little beach thing. I'm sure there'll be food and shit, but like it's a good time. What am I saying? I don't know if it's a good time because I've never gone in. I've never seen anybody have a bad time, and I've never had a bad time. I've been surfing every time, but the waves look just. I think that they look better than last year. To be perfectly honest with you, whenever it gets 5 seconds in these neck of the woods, we we get excited. When it hits 6 and 7 seconds, we we lie about sicknesses like having AIDS or SIDS, and then we figure that out later. Tell our boss that we had SIDS and we beat it, and then we just go back to work that next week. But it says like almost 5 feet at 7 seconds on Saturday at the Surf Fest. Can you freaking believe it? And I don't really want to blow it up too much. And I think most of the people coming from other lakes and other hello kayaking with Jeff. How are you, brother? I think with the fact that they dredged here this year and this swell size, yeah, Great Lakes Surf Fest in Muskegon, Michigan. It's awesome. But since they dredged here with this size of swell and this swell period breaking down along the road, it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And there could be like elbow waves. There could be waves all up and down the beach. So I'm super excited for everybody involved. I don't want anyone to have a bad time. And if it's firing, who will, right? Even the people that love surfing and can't surf good, um, yeah, I believe so. I believe so. What's up, clown face? How are you? You know what, dude? I've been wearing my seatbelt more just because you said so. I think about it a lot, to be perfectly honest with you. Anyways, yeah. So definitely, there's stuff for non-surfers. I mean, I don't know, Jeff. Are you from the Great Lakes? Yeah, I figured there was some story behind it, and it's not a bad idea. They're there for a reason. I know this. And I'm not driving now. I'm at the golf course, so I don't plan on putting it on. I will, though, if you request it. You've been a pretty good subscriber so far. Anyways, oh yeah. Well, shit. Come on down, dude. There's definitely gonna be there will be people that there's actually like a community of kayak surfers, or I call them shred yachts because I don't know exactly what they're called. But these guys, a lot of times they're in South Haven, and they get good rides. There's one guy with it's like a sea kayak. It's like 12 feet long, dude. It's crazy. But the other guys have little short ones. Um, they don't look very long at all. But yeah, dude, I saw that. I have a buddy who's going to school somewhere in Virginia, and he was asking me if he should drive up somewhere in New Jersey on one of the days with the wind is onshore. I don't know. I didn't look at the day. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. And I was like, well, if you could wait, I'm pretty sure, because I've never surfed in the ocean. I was like, I'm pretty sure that whenever the wind is onshore in the ocean, those guys, they don't fucking go. And I was like, look to see if the wind switches at all. And he goes, yes, it does. The next day. And I was like, well, fucking there you go, big dog. Let's go the next day. But where are you at, 13 Souls? Man, I've never surfed in the ocean, so I don't know. I'm really, really excited for it. I try to put myself in the steepest waves I can find. The steepest, and a lot of times they're I'm surfing on the first sandbar out, and people think it's hilarious when I say that, but there's something to it. On the lake, the waves a lot of times are pretty rounded and crumbly, and oh shit, yeah, real waves for sure. Check out this channel called Nobu Surf. He's a bro. Anyways, yeah, I'm just really excited to go to the ocean and plan out a swell. I would love to have a couple different days with different sizes. Obviously, there's a point when a human being needs to have a specific skill set to surf a specific sort of wave. Hey, it's Stoke Machine. I don't know this TD bullshit. Stoke Machine is in the house, everybody. You coming down? I'm going down to Silverado tomorrow, Stoke Machine. Silverado tomorrow. That's my plan. Early. Be there by 11. And then I'm going to go to this stupid fucking surf fest on Saturday. Should be good. You know how it is. Hope you're good, buddy. I was saying something else. Yeah. Yeah, we have sandbars here. On the other side of the lake in Wisconsin, they have like limestone reefs, kind of, sort of. But man, you convince him. I can't. I'm not. I'm an ideas manager. I don't. I don't put the plan into action. You know. And I've figured this idea out. However, I did see a thing. Wu Tang Beach down that way. There's like an E. coli warning for the water. I'm not surprised, um, but yeah, I've been trying to get into like the steepest kind of waves that I can. Even if they aren't super long rides, I'm trying to like take off underneath the wave. And I had a pretty good session down in Indiana a few days ago where the waves were pretty good. And yeah, 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 it is. But yeah, this is all just hoping to get into the ocean at some point before I'm old as fuck. I'm 38 years old right now. I can't be chasing this like I'm 20. When? Tomorrow? I'm not 28. I'm fucking 38. There's a massive difference. Massive difference. Actually, today I just had the realization that I am forced now to add cardio into my workout regimen, as simply doing fuck loads of sit-ups and pull-ups doesn't really do shit for the things that, like, where all of the Arby's stays, as it were. And I do a lot of pull-ups and sit-ups, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, listen, Big Z and Stoke Machine, you guys really need to figure it out. Because tomorrow we need to go to Silverado, and on Saturday we'll go here, and then on Sunday we'll go back to Silverado. Yeah, and I mean, dude, the sandbars here, every wave will be a little bit different. So like, the peak won't be in the same fucking spot, and I don't know. I think everybody who surfs should try to come out here, and I know I saw that. It's gonna be good. See, I haven't told anybody that. I haven't told anybody that I saw that a couple days ago. Only some people know. But I guess if you guys were down there that day, there's a fuckload of people who know that they're dredging down there. Hey, clown face. I guess you got a hurricane swell. Yeah. Is it shallow again? I don't. I'm going tomorrow. I got the 15-hour drive. That's not shit. It is a long ass way for this stupid waves. I'll get over there. Cool. Are you going? Will you be there by 10 a.m.? If you guys want, here's what we'll do. This is my only incentive. You can use some wax, not even and I'll slip you. This is, where's my billfold, bitches? All right, I'm going to slip you this. All right? This is how we're going to get Big Z to go. Yeah. No. I'm coordinating with Jerry, the fucking maintenance guy right now. So, Big Z, Stoke Machine. No, I'm not going to slip you the trunk. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking North Carolina because there's not a lot of sharks and shit. Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you. Lock me in this place. All the crazies. Dude, someone drove through the fence at the golf course today. It was like, dude, my boss shows up, wasn't even able to get his morning coffee before someone drives through the fence and then sees him coming down the path to go get him, and he takes off driving 3 miles an hour away. Anyways, this is how we're gonna get Big Z and Stoke Machine to Silverado. Yeah, dude, it's literally bush ice. In Denver, it's Keystone Light or Keystone Ice. I'm gonna slip you this. You see that shit? Yeah? Yeah, you could fucking park next to the shitters. Big Z, how do you like that? Leave it in the comments below. You don't have to park down at Dork City down there. You know what, Big Z? I've 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 tasted beer sooner than I've tasted boobies. So I don't know about either of those fucking things. I do know that there will be waves. And like I said, I'll show you this one more time. Actually, this is how much of a Silverado enthusiast I am. I got waves are a start. Yeah. Anyways, if you guys want, if you guys can get down there, I will I will slide you the pass. You got to give it back. That way you could get in. You don't got to park at Dork City with all the other dorks. You can park at Cool Guys R Us. At the very least, if there's not boobs and beer, there's going to be old women walking around on the path and children. I don't know. I don't know if that tickles your fancy, Big Z. I'm pretty sure Stoke Machine's done with having kids at this point. But yeah, man, I tell you what, it's yeah. Dude, if you think about it, the older I get, they never turn into gilfs. They're always going to be milfs. It's just gilfs if I go up an age bracket. Yeah, you are definitely a dork for sure. And yeah. And answer me this: why don't more people buy these parking passes? Like, it's not cool to park at a place where you can't take a shit if you want to. And in the summertime, the snack place is open. And I know Stoke Machine and Big Z both like snacks. That's just one of those things. I think about that a lot, you know, because I'm not a Berrien County resident. So I had to pay full price for that bitch, you know? But I tell you what, man, I am fairly excited. I don't want to admit it, but I am. I got the 7. I put the 7 in the car again. Can you see it? Yep, there it is. I put the 7 in the car again as the 7.6. Yes, the 7.6. The fin is like delambed, and that thing takes on more water than a fucking something that takes on a lot of water, man. Takes on a lot of water. Plus, I'm done looking at it. You know, that board was good for the weak summer waves, the weak fucking El Nino bullshit. But now the weather's changing. It was 48 degrees when I woke up this morning. Can you believe that shit? And boy, I think it's gonna go off. Kevalicious from the Jared's Journey is fixing my 8.0. Yeah. 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 I'm sure every weather is nice sleeping weather when you go to sleep 12 fucking Miller Genuine drafts deep. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I used to sweat a lot when I was drinking, but I would drink warm Burnett's vodka out of glass bottles at the beach. That's how you know I was an alcoholic. Nobody likes watermelon vodka at all, but I drink it warm out of glass. Budweiser's. Ugh. I don't know if your choice of presidential candidate would approve of that. Hey, hold on real quick. Nobody go anywhere. I gotta light the cigarette that I rolled. Perfectly legal cigarette. Holy fuck. That's what happens when you don't have a fucking lighter, man. You gotta use a torch. Yeah, dude. 28 days sober? Oh, man. Sorry about that. Do you count weed? Yeah, because I think New Jersey, it's still... Oh, Big Z is fucking switching teams? This thing isn't lighting. I have got too much power. I bought pre-roll cones, but I didn't buy a fucking lighter. Ah, what an amateur. I got dabs back there anyways. Yeah, dude. So let's unpack this a little bit, because Big Z, aka Duke 3M, I think he's a fan of the adhesives. He kind of picked his side. I mean, he lives on a street where I don't think that you could have any other sign than the sign. And if he's saying RFK, he might have to move a dirt path down. Now, don't get me wrong, he's not one of those rednecks that makes meth. He's like a bougie redneck, Yeah. No, it's not Duke Nukem. It's Duke 3M. He likes tape. He's a fan of the tape company. I'll tell you what. There are, and I hate to tell you this, but there is a large group of Lake Erie people that enjoy paddleboarding and I didn't have anything to do with this, but they're going somewhere near Little Sandy Poon. Now, I didn't say anything, but you never know. You never know what could happen. So that'll be like a Sunday thing if it happens. I hope it does it for you. On Sunday? I don't know. I think Sunday could be another day down south, to be perfectly honest with you. But man, I tell you what, I think it's going to be a good one. And if I go patronize the Surf Fest, it'll be a first for everything. Think it'll go? God damn it. Well, man, I guess that's a sign, everyone. I should probably go get a lighter. I have a vlog coming out today, too. I just put up a short. Wanted to do a live. I'm going to try to upload this vlog from my hotspot within the day. That'll be, Surf Fest. It's going to be really good there, dude. It's going to be really good, and it's going to be chickens. Oh, yeah, dude, I forgot. You could probably bring one of yours. I'm guessing. You could leave it in your Nissan. But yeah, dude, if it's 5 feet at 7 seconds, that's better than 6 feet at 6 seconds, and that's when you go. You coined that phrase. It won't be crowded because the water's going to upwell. It's probably turning right now, to be perfectly honest. I'm sure you saw Wood TV8's post. They said that it was already like close to 60. So I'm guessing that by the end of tonight, it'll be cold as shit. Tomorrow, it'll be cold all day. And then Saturday, it'll start to warm up. But I did tell 2 Lake Erie people, dude, if I was to tell you what happened yesterday in Indiana, you'd laugh, but it's not worth it. But yeah, here's the thing: if you go surf down by the Matt Kite building or down along the road, it gets so slammy, dude, that there's not going to be very many people down there. Plus, there's like this new thing where everybody just wants to surf longboards not wearing a leash. So like I think not wearing a leash gives the guys who, I mean, they're still good surfers, but I'm like, what the fuck is the point of surfing a 26-foot surfboard with no leash and then just like, yeah, dude, that's what I said. That's what I said. I can't say it because I'm the one talking, but you can type it. And I'm just like, that's right. That's exactly what I'm saying. 100%. Yeah. Well, the last time it upwelled, it was 70, and then it was 50. And we went and surfed the Shred Ferry wave, and we were standing in the water. We were standing in the fucking water, and our legs started to like go numb. It's crazy. But yeah, yeah, it's gonna upwell. I told some Erie people they're the only ones that are really gonna feel it. Like everybody else, the water upwells significantly. Superior is always colder. You know, rarely does it even get close to 70. I don't think. Uh, People from Wisconsin, it's the same fucking lake, so it just upwells on different winds. Um, yeah. So that's why they surf with no leash. I just never see him get fucking tubed like me. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, I made a funny comment about. Nah, forget it. I actually was the bigger person the other day. I was the bigger person. I wish I could go more into detail, but I don't. I think it's better left. Sleeping dogs lie, as they say. But it could be fun. Yeah, me, me. Yeah, Erie. I told a couple Erie guys, and I'm like, man, like even if it's not 70, you guys are gonna be fucking cold, man. Hey, yeah. How are you, dude? Yeah, man. So I think it's gonna be good all around. I think yeah, yeah. I think we're gonna have fun tomorrow too. Like I said, I've already coordinated my job. I did a bunch of shit I'm gonna do yesterday. I did that today. And I'm gonna be fucking in and out like a fetus or whatever. And what else? I don't know. That's it really. That's it. Silverado tomorrow. Barrel Tid the next day, aka Moose Knuckle. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of Great Lakes surfer shirts down there. I don't know how or when or how much they'll be even, but I'm pretty sure that Kev's gonna have them down there. Other Kevin, not Jarrett's Kev, the other Kev, and I'll be giving some shit away. I won't be selling anything. I think my merch guy, he's gonna be the one handling all the money. You know, I feel like my face is better to stick away from the prices. You know, to put a dollar sign next to this mug, a lot of people might ask if it could be discounted a little bit. I feel like, but not with him. I think I'm gonna like. I think like in my head, I'm gonna have like a whole work. You still working on your dinghy? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna in my brain, this is how it's gonna go. I'm just gonna have t-shirts like in my hand, and when I see someone, I'm just gonna start throwing them at people. You know? Yeah. So see you guys around 11 a.m. Hey, don't let Big Z get too wasted tonight, cause and make sure you leave your truck running. So you guys put all of your shit in there today, right now, within soon. So if there's nothing, you just make your stop at Aldi. Yep. Yep. It's early enough. You could get 4 or 5 Budweisers in now, and then wake up at like 3 or 4, get a couple more, then have breakfast. Since Stoke Machine left his truck running, like I said, you guys will be all ready, you know? I don't think Kevalicious from the Jared's Journey will get down there till back from Tuesday. Is that when that good swell was? Tuesday? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. I got into Indiana before the sun came up, and then I was back in Michigan by 1. I actually went to Silverado, and then when there wasn't much, it was nice and clean but tiny. And then when I came back, there was nothing. So I think what happened is by the time you guys got down there, that evening push came in. I saw some pictures that looked nice. It wasn't close to as big as where I was, but it also probably was a little bit more manageable. There was some really good ones. Again, I'm gonna put the vlog out today, I think. It was fun. There was a couple. I got slammed pretty hard a few times, and the stupid fucking fin delammed like 10 minutes into the whole session. So um I was surfing with my right fin. The resin delammed off the actual fin. So it was like, anyways, I hope everybody has a good day. I appreciate all you guys for coming out. I'm sure you're already subscribed to my channel, so I don't even need to ask. But if you aren't, the fuck are you doing? Make sure to not take any shit, because that's not fun. Oh yeah, one more thing. If anybody watching this is like, yeah, yeah, I'll just wait there if that's where you want to go. Hey, Tomahawk. Um, if anybody just hits me up just to ask where I'm going, don't fucking do that shit anymore. That shit pisses me off to no avail. It could be one of the things that pisses me off more than anything. If you hit me up and say, where am I going? And then you hit me back up and say, I'm going to go to da-da-da, like that changes it all. But if you're one of these shitbags who just messages me and asks me where I'm going, and then I never hear from you until the next swell hits up and you do the same shit, at this point, I think I'm going to start saying stuff because I don't like it, and that's pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, don't use me. Don't use me unless you're a gilf. And on that note, everybody, if I don't see you in the next couple days, you're either surfing with Clownface or you're playing hockey with Tomahawk. Well, hey, you could ask, you know? You can ask. You can ask. Dude, this guy, Matt Tzu, all right? So he's like a hockey guy that I played with for years and years and years, played against mostly. There'd be times when this guy would get the puck in his own zone, and it would be things are happening quickly, you know, so he needs to make a decision quick. And this guy would whip around, and people realize, they remembered this shit. Oh, you only needed to be in the way once. And he's a big man. He's a full-size motherfucker. You know, like I'm a man, but he's a fucking mammoth. And he would turn around so fast, head down, and whip that fucking puck. He would ice the shit out of it. Sometimes it would only get about ankle high off the ice. Other times that shit would go into near Earth orbit, dude. And yeah, man, dumping. It's not a dump if it's an ice. But man, yeah. You could ask where I'm going and then never show up, and then ask the next time. That's okay. You're the one guy that can do that shit. I just don't want you shooting hockey pucks at me anymore. Anyways, everyone, I hope you have a good day. If you say you're going to show up tomorrow, better show up. Or else, the next live I do, I'll just berate you. I'll just say, hey, you got to stop putting foam in the boat and come out, you know? You're showing up. You better leave now, dog. If you left now, you'd at least make the surf fest. But don't leave the good waves. It's not even that good out here, I'm not going to lie. It's good, but it's all we got. So it's great, actually, but it's nothing like you guys. Stoke Machine actually is from the Pacific Northwest, I believe. And he surfed real waves. I'm not sure about Big Z. I know Kev from the Jarrett's Journey has got some ocean time. But Stoke Machine, he surfed real waves, man. And I think, yeah. I think if, what? Oh, really? I didn't know that. I don't know. You could just meet me along the road. I'll just hand it to you on the sidewalk. But dude, isn't it funny that basically Stoke Machine was the one who taught me basically how to surf? And Now the whole lake surfing community has him to thank. So I can keep saying this over and over again, but that's it. We got 40 minutes down. Yeah. If you guys show up before noon, I'm not gonna give you anything, but I will be pleasantly surprised. I'll try to show up somewhere around 11. That way I will still have some gas for when the Jarrett show up. And yeah, it would be it would be so crazy. It would be so crazy. If you guys show up before noon, I'll be shocked. And if I show up after 9 a.m., I will be shocked. 11 a.m. is when it peaks. It's one of those weird swells too, where the wind increases and the wave size decreases. So something fishy is going on. That's kind of what it did on Tuesday. The wind increased all day and the wave size just went down. So weird lake wave forecasting tools don't really make sense all the time, but when it does weird shit, usually like when the wind is going this way and the waves are going that way, then you fucking know that it's so discombobulated that it doesn't know. But yeah, that's it. I hope everyone gets to watch this before the Surf Fest. I know sometimes it takes a little while to upload these. Have a good day, Matt. And yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. Goodbye, guys. Let's go.